Hello everyone, it's Jillian and welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be doing an extreme slime makeover, but this slime makeover is going to be Valentine's Day themed because it is just around the corner. So not only am I going to be giving slime a makeover, but it also has to be Valentine's Day themed. So definitely a bit of a challenge, but let's see how I go. So starting off, I'm going to be using 3 different slimes today to create my final Valentine's Day slime, and I am so excited to jump into it. So we are going to be starting off with this clear glue base slime that I had from Archie Slime, and as you can see, it's already a really pretty red, which is going to go with that Valentine's Day theme. So I decided to place it in a bowl just to see what I was working with. So this slime is already quite melted, which makes my life so much easier. And as you can see, it's got some iridescent flakes, and there were also some little beads in there as well, but there was nothing that I wanted to take out, and I decided to just leave it all together. Now I decided to add a few pumps of lotion just because I didn't want this to be a super clear slime, as I was going to make it into a foam, and I like when I add lotion to clear slimes, it just makes it look a bit more like a jelly slime, which I like. So I wanted to make this more vibrant because the end slime is going to be a layered slime. So I wanted the bottom layer to be a bright, I guess, reddish pink, that perfect Valentine's Day color. I also scented it with this Love Spell scent, and I thought that was perfect. It was just a really lovely, sweet scent. And then I just went ahead and reactivated the slime. So this was what I was working with. I wanted the bottom layer of this slime to be a foam, so I started off by adding some sprinkles and some Valentine's Day themed sequins. I then went in with some pink marshmallow foam beads, which looked so cool in the slime. They ended up a hot pink because they absorbed some of the slime, and I was so happy with that. I also added some small red foam beads and mixed this all together, and then I decided it needed a little something extra, so I also added some pink holographic flakes. Here they are, they're so pretty. And then also some large pink pastel foam beads. I kind of wish that I didn't add these because the slime definitely had a hard time holding onto these. It dropped a lot of them, but it also gave it a really cool, unique texture. For the next layer in this slime, I wanted to do more of a pink Valentine's Day color. So we've got the red at the bottom, and now let's go for a pink. So I had this slime lying around, and I knew that it was perfect for a makeover, and again, it's from Archie Slime. So the first thing I did was place it in a bowl, and it was very melted, again, making my life so much easier, and it's just so much easier to work with a slime if it's melted. Then I decided to make it a little bit more vibrant just because I wanted it to pop in the middle. This was going to be a really beautiful slime, and I wanted that kind of Barbie-ish pink. I also decided to add a little bit of fine glitter. This didn't do that much, but it did have a little bit of sparkle, and when the light would catch it, it was very, very pretty. So now I decided to activate it. This slime had a really nice strawberry inspired scent, so I decided to leave it as it was. Now this slime I decided to make into a cloud cream slime. So I just started adding instant snow powder and mixing it all together until I was happy with the end texture, and I did this because I really wanted this slime to hold its shape. I didn't want any of these slimes to be super soft or glossy or anything like that because then they would have mixed together. So I knew that I wanted this slime to be a slime that would hold its shape, and I decided to go with the cloud cream, and I felt like it worked so well. This slime transformed into a cloud cream so easily, and I was obsessed with the end result. It was so pretty. It was a beautiful Barbie pink, and now we have the second layer. Now it's time for the final slime to get its makeover, and I already knew that this slime wasn't going to need much of a makeover. I just wanted a slime that was going to look like whipped cream sitting on top, so I used this clay base one that I had from Blushing BB, and it's actually a super light pink, which went perfect with the Valentine's Day theme, so I just started off by reactivating it. To make it a little bit more interesting, I decided to give it a fun fetty effect by adding a lot of colourful sprinkles. So I started off with some colourful heart-shaped sprinkles, and I also just went in with a few other types just so we had some pops of colour, and it kind of reminded me of conversation hearts. That was not what I was originally going for, but I think it looks so cool. So now it was time to bring everything together, and I decided to put it all in a large container. Now at this point I had changed my mind probably 10 times in this slime makeover. It just kept evolving and I was kind of winging it at this point. So first I started off with some of the red slime, and then I thought it would look so cool if I suspended a Valentine's Day themed charm so you could see it through the container. So I decided to start with this love one, and I found this to be quite difficult because the charm was actually straight, and because the jar is curved and round, it just was not working. So then I went in with this XOXO one. That didn't want to work either. I was just struggling at this point. I was like, what am I going to do? And then I found these cute little heart eye emoji charms, and I was like, that is going to be perfect. So I placed 4 around the slime, and I've never done anything like this, but I think it looks so cool. And then topping it all off with a swirl of that whipped cream inspired slime, and then a little Valentine's Day themed charm. So here are the 3 slimes pre-makeover, and I am so happy with the end result. I had no idea what I was going to make, and this is what I ended up with. Definitely not what I pictured, but 10 times better than I thought it could be. And I love the way the little emoji charms are just peeking out. I think that's such a cool effect, and I think it looks really awesome. So I think I might try and do that more often. And here they are, look, peeking out. That's so cool. And I'm glad I went with a cloud cream because it was so easy to suspend the charms in the cloud cream. I feel like if I went with a softer slime, it just would not have worked. So let me know what you thought of the finished Valentine's Day slime. Definitely very pink and very red, and I'm just so happy with it. This was definitely one of the more challenging slime makeovers I have done, but I am so happy with the end result. Even though I changed my mind so many times, I feel like everything came together in the end and was definitely Valentine's Day themed, and looking at it just made me very happy. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this slime makeover. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!